After the events of Return of the Jedi, Luke Skywalker traveled the galaxy to search for ancient Jedi temples and artifacts. During his adventures, Luke Skywalker discovered a lot of information about the previous history of the Jedi Order, which he hoped to use while teaching his new academy. I'm going to break down exactly what Luke Skywalker knew about Shaak Ti, the Jedi Master in charge of the clone training facilities on Kamino. Before we dive deep into it, hit that subscribe button to be notified when I release more Star Wars lore content. Only 31% of you who are watching are currently subscribed, so remember to hit the button if you do enjoy the video. So what I'm going to read to you, as you already know from this series, is a page out of the journal of Luke Skywalker, which he wrote after he began his journey to discover every piece of knowledge possible about the old Jedi Order. Along the journey, Luke discovered many ancient Jedi lightsaber designs, rare fighting forms, and holocrons, so let me know down below if you'd like to see me cover this in future videos. The following page in Luke's journal is a note about Shaak Ti's role in the old Jedi Order, including how she oversaw the training of the clone troopers on Kamino. This note was written by Luke so that the students of his new Jedi Academy could study the clones and why they eventually turned on the Jedi Order. So here's the page. A member of the Jedi High Council, Shaak Ti was the Jedi Master chosen to oversee the Republic's cloning initiative on Kamino. A Togruta hailing from the planet Sheely, Master Ti was in charge of training the clone troopers for combat against the Separatist army. She was likely given the assignment because she excelled as both a combatant and a teacher. The lessons she passed on to the clones proved more effective than Master Ti could have ever imagined, as far too many Jedi would eventually learn. Luke definitely knew about Shaak Ti's high-ranking position on the Jedi Council and the fact that she was the main Jedi stationed on Kamino to oversee the production of the clones. Later in the journal, Luke explains that he uses Shaak Ti as a lesson to always remain connected to the Force and to remain aware of your surroundings. He warns his students that Shaak Ti allowed inhibitor chips to be placed inside of the head of every clone in the Grand Army of the Republic right under her watch. Luke also learned that Shaak Ti was placed in charge of training the clones on Kamino because she was one of the most gifted Jedi Masters in both lightsaber combat and teaching. The unfortunate part is that Luke also realized that the training Shaak Ti gave to these clones was what ultimately led to the downfall of the Order, because they were able to effectively gun down their Jedi Masters through her training during Order 66. Later in the journal, Luke notes that he used some of the teachings of Shaak Ti as instructions for his own students in the Jedi Academy, knowing that he was using the best teaching methods known by the old Jedi Order. Finally, he also has knowledge of the Togruta homeworld, Sheely, which he very likely may have learned from Ahsoka Tano, as we know they were both alive after the Battle of Endor. But as usual with this series, let me know how you think Luke discovered this information about Shaak Ti. That's everything that Luke Skywalker knew about Jedi Master Shaak Ti and her role in training clones for combat in the Clone Wars. Thanks so much for watching. Remember to hit the subscribe button for more awesome Star Wars lore content. Cheers guys, hope to see you in the next one.